Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sally's Backyard. I would like to thank everyone for their kind comments that you left on my last video. And also I would like to welcome any new subscribers. I have gotten a few lately, so thank you. And this week we'll be talking about a few finished objects and a couple of works in progress. So let's get started. If you'll remember from last time, I was working on my fabric braided wreath, and I found some coordinating fabric that I could use for the bow. This is fabric that I had in my stash, and I think this striped fabric is going to work perfectly. I purchased these metal wreath supports from Amazon. They came in 8, 10, and 12-inch diameters, and I ended up using the 10-inch diameter for my wreath. What I'm going to do is attach it to the back and then tack it in place in a few different areas just to give the wreath a little more support so that it doesn't sag. And I think that should work okay. I also tied the bow around the wreath and the support just to give it a little more stability. And here's the finished wreath. I tied the bow off to the side a little bit, and I think it came together really nicely. And here's a look at the back, and you can see how I've tacked the wreath support on the back and then tied the bow around the support and the wreath. And I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So let's go hang it up. My next finished object is the Firebird Scarf. I am going to block this, so let's get some hot water going in the sink, and then I am going to dunk this in and just leave it for a few minutes while I get my blocking mats set up, and then we'll block this out. I'm going to set up my blocking mats. I purchased these on Amazon a few years ago, and they work really well. They're intended for a play surface for children, but these work great, and I believe they're the same as the ones you can buy on several knitting websites and yarn websites, but they are a little cheaper on Amazon. And I've never had any problem with color transferring onto my projects. So these work just fine for me. used US size 6 circular needles for this project. I believe these are 24-inch cord. This natural colored yarn here is by Tactile Dactyl, and it is a merino silk yak blend, just in this natural colorway. It's a fingering weight. And the other yarn that I used is from Gypsy Soul Fibers, and it is in the colorway Seaweed. It's this beautiful blue-green colorway, and this is a merino nylon blend, also fingering weight. And I will link to both of their shops in the show notes. These two blended very well together, came out with a really nice marled effect on the project. So I was very happy with that result. Firebird Scarf is blocked and finished. And if you hear crunching in the background, that's Riley. He's having his lunch, I guess. But anyway, this is done. It's blocked. I really like how it turned out. It's nice and soft, and I really like the marling effect. I think that is really pretty with those two yarns held together. And this scarf reminds me a lot of the Sophie scarf that you see by Petite Knits. I did make one of those. I made it in a shawl, the shawl version instead of the scarf, because I wanted it a little bit longer. But this, I just wanted something that was right around my neck, and I could just, you know, tuck in those ends if I want to. If I don't, that's fine. But yeah, it's just a really nice size. It's not something I have to chase the ends around on or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really cute. And there's probably a couple of ways I could wear this. That's one. And we'll try this way. I see a lot of people just kind of wear them. There's a little fashion accessory there. Not sure if I'll wear mine that way, but but yeah, I think it turned out really cute. It's a free pattern. It's on Ravelry, and it's very easy. It was nice to work on in the evenings when I was watching YouTube videos. So I hope you'll give it a try. I have two works in progress this week, and the first one I'm using this Lion Brand Hue Me yarn that I've had in my stash for quite a while. I believe it's the rose colorway. I'll have to look at the yarn band and see if I can find the exact colorway. But it's this very pretty rose color, and I'm using a US size M crochet hook, and I believe that's 9 millimeters. So this is a bulky yarn. It's a wool and acrylic blend, and I am doing just a simple granite stitch or moss stitch, and I can link to that tutorial for that stitch in my show notes for you. It's a very easy stitch, very easy to work on, and that's what I was looking for. The second project I'm working on are the European style mittens, and I am using yarn from Serenity Farms. This is Carrie Smith, and this is a Coriadale Morit blend. These are from her sheep, and it's this beautiful chocolate brown colorway, and I am using size US 4 circular needles, 24-inch cord. And I have made some progress on these. I'm still on the first mitten, but I am now getting to the point where I am increasing for the other side. You make these flat, and then you fold them in a kind of a tricky way and sew them together. Here is what they look like before you sew them together. So there's a bit of a trick to that, I guess. So we'll find out. But yeah, these are coming together really nicely. This yarn is lovely to work with, and I'm really pleased with this. So hopefully I'll have this one finished soon, and I can get started on the second one.